You need to be making sure that your glucose doesn't get high in the first place, or recognizing that glucagon still works. That's the thing that people don't seem to realize. You haven't shut off glucagon. Type 1 diabetics or type 2 diabetics, glucagon is still working fine. So you always have this mechanism of actually putting glucose back into the bloodstream. Now, I remember my hubby and I were actually talking at dinner, it's uncanny, saying we remember where we were in the car with Professor Tim Noakes when he was talking about this. And he said, of course, the person who solves diabetes will be the person who solves how to control glucagon. Because you can control every other means of putting glucose into the body. What you can't control is the endogenous glucose production. And diabetics know they quite often have the morning dawn. So you wake up in the morning and your glucose is actually quite high because your body naturally, at about 4 o'clock in the morning, it's looking around for fuel. If you're naturally low carb, it's not finding any carbohydrate, great. Your body does what it's then supposed to do at that time of the morning, which is to say, okay, glucagon, go and put me some glycerol back into the bloodstream, break down a bit of body fat, we'll give you it back later on, don't worry. And that's the cycle that should work. But of course, with the type 1 diabetic, it doesn't have the insulin then to counter the glucagon going back in. They then panic, seeing that the glucose is quite high, and start pumping more insulin in. The best thing that you can probably do is morning exercise.